Welcome to Newlands. We are in the Cape, and that is Stormers territory. Cape Town is wonderful today. They've had a bit of a heat wave down here, in fact, and the temperature at the moment must be in the high 20s. There's a cooling breeze, but they won't really feel much of that inside the stadium itself. There's the Waratahs team then, and the former Puma great Patricio Noriega wins his first starting Super 12 cap for the Waratahs. That's the only change from the side that beat the Chiefs 42-25 last week. Noriega makes a straight swap with Rod Moore, who shifts to the bench. Moore got an accidental blow from a teammate during last week's match, and coach Bob Dwyer said, we thought with a bloke like Noriega available, there's no point rushing Rod back into the starting side. Fly-half Manny Edmonds has been ruled unavailable for the second straight week due to a shoulder injury, but he's expected to be available next week. The Stormers starting lineup includes two changes and a positional switch from the side that beat the Sharks 25-18 in Durban last week. Percy Montgomery moves back to fullback from the wing. Marius Husson moves to fly-half in place of the injured Werner Greer. Peter Dixon was unavailable after breaking his hand in Durban, and he's replaced by Choppy van den Heever. And sitting next to me, a former hooker himself, Andrew Patterson, as you've already told me, Andrew, it's a big day for Choppy van den Heever. So, what breeze there is will be behind Marius Husson as he gets this game underway. And immediately a little bit of a switch going straight down the middle of the pond. Coming forward off Waratahs hand, and it's Husson who picks it up on the fly. Just to within 5 metres under 22. Bulakanrani is the man who's digging it out. Out it comes to Devet Barry. He runs straight over Des Thuibi. And the knock on from Maurice Joubert. Turnover ball, Whitaker. Bulakanrani is the last line of defence. Coming back for it is the left foot of Waratahs. The number 8, who is back there in the fullback position. Away to Choppy van den Heever, his first touch of the ball. Conradi, Husson, Barry running straight into McRae. Over the halfway line, quickly cleared out by Conradi. The charge now from Nathan Gray. This is going to be a try. It's McRae to open the scoring for the Waratahs.
Well, that's a crucial blow for the Stormers early on. We said the Burke-Gray partnership was going to cause damage, and they did. Charge down, and you don't make mistakes against internationals of that class. 5 points.
Well, what a start that is for the Waratahs. They've not normally been a good side away from home, but that's the perfect way to get that out of the way. We've talked about Hottie Lowe being 26 today. Matt Dirk is 29 tomorrow. So what better way to celebrate your birthday than with a win at Newlands? He has converted his own try, and the Waratahs lead by 7 points to 0.
The communication goes out the window.
Conradi with the feed, pick up by Badenhorst. Conradi with the pass to Devet Barry. And it comes from a little scrummy again. Husson, a little bit of a chance here as Joubert feeds on the inside to Montgomery. Montgomery with the dancing feet. And it comes from Conradi, taken up by Herber. So advantage being played right in front of the posts, and that'll be a penalty to the Stormers. Got the school in Parle, played some rugby for Bulland. It's a good strike. Well, they'll be a lot happier in 20 minutes' time when that patch of sunlight is gone. But by then the game might have gone as well. Jono West wins it. Whitaker. Nathan Gray went on the blocking manoeuvre. This is Matt Rogers taking it up. Oh, brilliant running from Rogers. Couldn't quite deliver the final pass. Still a real chance this for the Waratahs. Whitaker has a look. There was only Brendan Cannon out right, so they've gone left. Here goes Matt Dunning. Dunning, he's so strong. He's over the line but couldn't get it down. Whitaker, they must score here. And they have. That's Nathan Gray.
sustained pressure. Okay, from a big run from Matt Dunny, the big pop. Quick second phase ball that we said earlier, so important. Unstoppable 5 meters from the line. And the Stormers, I must say, Andy, are in trouble.
Yes, it was that little incisive run from Matt Rogers that really upset the defensive pattern of the Stormers, and from that moment on the try always looked likely.
Here's an after run. Matt Dunny took the ball up another 10 meters, just sucked the forwards and some backs in, took it wide again, and the Stormers were just totally, let's see.
Well, you saw Muckberg putting his hand up to the sun. This is a really tough kick from that corner of the field, but he's got it. Wonderful kick.
Matthew number 13 from the Waratahs, 14 points to 3.
Here you see the game, long pass by Whitaker. And David Lyons just acting as the link.
So the restart from Pusson. Taken in cleanly by Tom Bowman, but a penalty. And the Stormers will surely pick a goal here after Quinton Davids has sorted a few people out. Well, the Waratahs have never won here at Newlands. They've come pretty close on a couple of occasions. In 1998 it was 35-33 to the Stormers. I wonder if anybody charged Quinton Davids taxi fare for that ride. Very subdued crowd here at Newlands. Seeing their team go down 2 tries in the first quarter. Pusson to narrow the gap. It's a good strike, but he's pulled it to the left of the uprights.
Fly position, another position wide open in South Africa. And first and foremost, we've got to have somebody who puts the balls over. Scoreboard's got to tick over, and that's another kick. Unfortunately, it hasn't made it.
Yes, it has been very noticeable in the first 2 rounds of the Super 12. The reliable goal kickers that the New Zealand teams in particular have. And when you give away a penalty against them in New Zealand, it's 3 points every time. This is Hendrik Herber. Out it comes from Conradi. Pusson breaking the line. Quickly cleaned out by Conradi. That's good play from the little scrum half. Taken up by Dan Human. Oh, huge tackle coming through on corner cricket. But he made the ball available. Conradi down the line again. Pusson with the little pop-up. And this is Hattie Lowe on the inside. He's within 10. Just run away from his support a little bit, but they're all there now. There are options either side. Conradi. Cricker. Ball comes out loose. Conradi again. Pusson. Good tackling from the Waratahs under their own posts. Advantage being played as the Waratahs stop that ball coming out. And a penalty in front of the posts.
Well, it was the big Otilo, the birthday boy, he got the momentum going. Quick pass by Conradi to Otilo. The vet barrier was there to feed off. Unfortunately, that ball just getting tied up again. The Waratahs at 6s and 7s couldn't counter that. And just managing to secure that. Slow up that loose ruck. Yeah, the offload to Otilo. Big, powerful man. More importantly, offloaded to the vet Barry. Looking for support. Well, superbly tackled. It looked like War. And that ball very, very cleverly tied up by War, the Warhorse. Open side flank for the Waratahs.
Not sure what Paddy O'Brien's waiting for, but Marius Pusson will now be allowed to knock over what should be a fairly simple 3 points. He's got it. quicker.
It always comes back out of controversy. When he's kicked down, he always bounces straight back up, and he's a real lesson for all our young rugby viewers here this afternoon. You can't keep a good man down.
Burke. Lowe got a hand on it but couldn't claim it. Waratahs coming through. Good scrap for the ball is won by the Waratahs. This is Dunning, the little pop-up pass. Lions couldn't hang on. Stormers trying to win it back on the floor, but advantage being played to the Waratahs. Change of angle there by McRae. This is Rogers, he's so dangerous. Taken out wide there by Bowman, but no, they will take the line out. They're not going to come back for the penalty.
Well, we saw Robertson's effect and influence on England. I believe this gentleman, Matt Rogers, is doing exactly the same for the Waratahs. Just getting them that punch from the back. And this brings your other backline players into play as well. And he's certainly making his mark out this afternoon.
Taken by Badenhorst. Conradi. Taken on the fly by Sjabina. This is Rogers again, eluding one, offloading through the tackle, taken on by Staniforth. Devet Barry coming in to try and slow the ball down. Now Rogers is in there at scrum half. McRae with the long pass out wide, taken by Cannon. Hottie Lowe in there, two locks, engaging over the loose ball, and it ends up in a penalty to the Waratahs. Hottie Lowe looks absolutely stunned.
I think the cleaning out of Hottie Lowe was first class, but he played the ball when he was on the ground, and that's where free O'Brien. You can see his right hand just scooping that ball up, and the Waratahs doing very well, Andy, that they're using their backline players to act as loose forwards to the breakdown. They're doing that very, very effectively, and making it difficult for the Stormers to get turnovers.
So Matt Burke, 58 test caps and 723 test points. For most countries, that would be the leading score, but of course there was a certain Michael Noddy-Liner who was the first man past 900 test points. That's the next man that Burke's got in his sights. And that is 3 more points for the Waratahs.
I spoke earlier the importance of the rival goal kickers. The Waratahs are just keeping that scoreboard ticking over.
So there is some Australian support here. Pusson. Taken in by Burke. Oh, and a shocking pass to Matt Rogers, who did brilliantly. And finding touch.
That was scrappy play. There was no pressure at all, and he's saying no more. He just saying, sorry, mate. That was disgusting there. But they recovered, which is the most important, and Matt Rogers doing well.
Badenhorst. Out it comes from Human. Marius Joubert hit hard. Conradi. Davids. Conradi trying to go through the middle and very nearly getting clear. Human with the little pop-up to Herbert over the 22. Good stuff this from the Stormers. Conradi keeps the movement going. Taken on by Fasaki. Conradi desperately trying to make that ball available. Eventually it's Hottie Lowe. This is the drop goal attempt from Marius. What's in there? He's got it! Taken by Hottie Lowe. On the wraparound is Dan Human. Devet Barry taking it at pace up to the 22. Quickly out from Conradi. Person. There's a little bit of space on the right-hand side here. Marius Dubai to Percy Montgomery, who tries to come infield. Pick up and drive on by Choppy Fanahierva. Good work by him. Tackled by Matt Burke. Conradi still trying to work the short side. He's through. Conradi! Oh, not quite over the try line. And there's been a knock-on. In fact, no, it's going to be a penalty to the Stormers.
Choppy van der Bergen, Ferrari, Dina D so well with that momentum. Very difficult to see from this angle what happened, but
because they think it's a try, but he's the wrong side of the try line.
Wrong side of the try line there, but good tackle there by Nathan Gray. He's been in the shadow of South African rugby for the past couple of years. Came into his own last week, and he's certainly making this jersey his own. It was Choppy van der Merwe who took the ball on first, and Conradi, a sniping break that rolled his down his feet. He originally thought he was down before the line, but obviously Tilev spotted that he'd put the ball down over the line. Great play. The Stormers are back in the game.
Yeah, it was actually a second movement. As he stopped rolling, he then placed the ball forward, and we didn't pick that up straight away. Well done, Tony Ref. This is to bring the Stormers within a point, but it's not going to go.
Well, the big question with Conradi was, could he do it in the big time? And well, Mr. Conradi, you're proving everybody that you're worth that number 9 jersey. You're making a big difference to the Stormers team. Some blue balls lost, Charlie. It's the wrong game. That's the wrong game. Sorry, guys, in the wrong game.
Well, the Bulls game kicks off just after this one.
Myself
concluded.
So I haven't seen that before ever, Andy. That's the first. That's a first from you.
This is Cornet cricket. Conradi. Person.
But Sonny patches off, so I'm sure Jeffrey Stevens is a lot happier.
Well, he'll be a lot happier looking at the scoreboard as well. Just 3 points in it now. Lions wins it off the top for the Waratahs. Whitaker, Gray. Whitaker, McRae, Burke, going for the gut, but well tackled by Pussy. And a penalty for not releasing. Surely the Waratahs will kick a goal from there.
Listen, release your hands to the ball.
Well, Paddy O'Brien has been relatively lenient on that area of the game. Couple of games that we saw this morning in the Antipodes, the referees were offering absolutely no latitude at all to the attacking player releasing the ball.
Well, let's see, Whitaker, McRae wanted to go through. Maurice Corson was the guy who was penalised, well supported by the vet Barry. Look at Maurice Corson, once you've tackled, you've got to roll away. Very difficult for him with 3 or 4 Waratahs on. but I'm sure the referee must have seen him actually holding onto the ball. It seems to be a really grey area that in our rugby, as you said, one guy blows it up, one guy doesn't blow it up. There's all corner. Couldn't come off, it looked like a bloody eye.
Yeah, it might have been a stud. There were a lot of flying boots around at that breakdown point. Meanwhile, Matt Rogers is going to take the kick from this side of the park. Outstanding goal kicker in rugby league. Came back to Union just last November. And in fact, the game that he came back in was the Barbarians match when Cornet Cricket, who we've just seen go off, won man of the match. And he's missed it.
There you see the game. Cornet Cricket coming. Looked like it was a knee from War on his face. Bumping his eye. But he'll be back again. That won't keep him off the field too long.
Well, he always plays with his face amongst the boots. Taken in cleanly by Jono West for the Waratahs. Just 6 minutes out from half-time here. Waratahs leading 17-14. Noriega trying to wrestle the ball back, and it's another penalty, this time for putting down the ball.
There's Pity Ferreira from Humansdorp. And kind of every stone in Humansdorp, potentially there's a Ferreira, and he's done very well also. Come up through the ranks. Always really keen to play, and good backup for the current guys. That's what the referee saying. It was pulled down, very difficult to see from here.
I always felt that rather like beauty, the laws of rugby are in the eye of the beholder.
Just in particular, Laurie Lyons and Bob Dwyer have done the full circle and actually come back to where they first started.
Yes, Bob Dwyer was a little ill just a few weeks ago, but he's made a full recovery, I'm happy to say. Now, loose ball, tied it up by Phil Ward. Whitaker. McRae, Rogers has knocked it on. That looked a little ponderous from Matt Rogers.
Yes, he did. He wasn't decided at all over there. A rare mistake from the former league player.
And what you're finding now is there's a bit more money in Union than there is in league, and people are starting to go the other way.
Stay down, stay down!
That's actually Bardenhorst with the pickup, taken on by Pity Ferreira. Right in front of the post, that's the 22-metre line. Conradi, Quisson, Montgomery, looking for space and not finding any. Good clean out by Devet Barry, but he's missed his fly half. One back on the ground by Hendrik Herber. Conradi has it now. Not too many options, and that's probably the best of them. The little kick for the corner. Matt Rogers is back, has a look, and decides to set his winger again. Shabina on the inside is Whitaker. Into the hands of Bowman, taken on by West. Whitaker, Nathan Gray, Phil Ward, big tackle on Hendrik Herber there, but it's available. Whitaker. Cannon, Staniforth, got to release the ball. Looked like it was knocked on by Quinton Davids.
Good play by the Stormers, Andy, driving those contact points backwards. Unfortunately, not getting possession, but certainly getting in amongst the Waratahs players. Good tackle by Hendrik in particular.
Lions, in fact, that's Phil Waugh making the ball available. There's the hooter for the end of the first half. Last chance, McRae. That's Stubina. And a penalty to the Stormers. Now, will they get it off the park? Will they try and score a long-range try? Whatever, Phil Waugh's going to slow things down. Quisson gets it off the field. That is half-time. So at half-time, the Stormers trail the Waratahs by 20 points to 14. 2 tries to 1 in favour of the Waratahs. And a fascinating second half to come, no doubt. The Waratahs have never won here at Newlands. They'll never have a better opportunity. Well, huge roar as the captain of the Stormers takes the field. They obviously worked on that cut on the face furiously during half-time, and he just made it for the start of the second half. Matt Burke will get proceedings underway again. Jeffrey Stevens had it taken out of his hands by Mark Stubina. Des Tuvai doing some good work at close quarters there for the Waratahs, but it comes back on the Stormers' side. Montgomery. It's another big kick. And importantly, it's found touch on halfway. So, free kick this time for the Stormers, taken by Conradi. Cricker. Out it comes to Quisson. Hotty low. He's had a good game in the loose. Look at him go. Over the 22. Conradi. Quisson. 15 metres out, Quinton Davids. Conradi still working the short side. Peter Rousseau with the stab through, and then a Waratahs boot puts it into touch. And I hope it didn't take Bula Conradi with it.
And I cannot just going back to that previous scrum at the moment. You can't penalise a hooker for pulling away. If it's a dangerous situation, the guys can't. The referee can't determine if a scrum's right to go down. They penalises the Waratahs because they pulled up. Maybe it was a dangerous situation. The guy was too close. Now I've got a major problem with those penalties that he's just giving away. To either side.
Now, loose ball. McRae did well. Oh, and the Stormers have come offside. Advantage being played, and now they'll take the penalty. A couple of Stormers players thought the ball was free, and it wasn't. Oh, and the penalty has been reversed for chirping. Phil Waugh, who's obviously agreed because he got something in the face. And that reversal comes in front of the posts. Matt Burke got the lecture and has gone back to tell his players exactly what it's all about.
So O'Brien is enjoying his whistle, the sound of his whistle today though, Andy.
Perhaps it's a new one.
Maybe it's his new whistle that he's got today.
So it's a 6-point ball game at the moment. This to make it 3 points that the Stormers trail by. Quisson makes no mistake. We've had 8 minutes of the second half, and the Stormers faithful are beginning to believe that their team is starting to inexorably get ahead in this game. Phil Waugh is still not happy. Amazing to think that Australian fans were worried when David Wilson finally retired that they wouldn't have an open side flanker, and now they've got 2 in George Smith and Phil Waugh. Burke with the restart. Taken in by Quinton Davids, a real favourite here at Newlands. Conradi, good deep pass to Montgomery, who had lots of time. and he's put plenty of beef on that one.
Yes, Montgomery hasn't put a foot wrong all afternoon. Raking touch kicks, another one of good 50-60 meters. And we've quietly seen Percy Montgomery coming back to his back to his best.
Referee wants the line in the right place. Eventually Brendan Cannon. This one is going to the tail. Cleanly won by Lions. Whitaker feeding Nathan Gray. Good tackle from Devet Barry, who's had a good game. Out it comes from Tuivai. Great tackle there on Staniforth. That was Hendrik Herber. Now in his scrum half is Jeffrey Stevens. Devet Barry. This is Choppy van den Heerwe. Peter Rousseau, a little bit of space to move. He tries for the outside break, gets the pass away to Montgomery on the inside. That's the tackle without the ball. That might be a yellow card. Duncan McRae.
And if you just go back to that previous loose ruck, the Stormers cleaned that out for the first time this game. Suddenly things start happening. Suddenly you can start getting over that advantage line. So hats off to the Stormers. Good cleaning up. But a bad tackle there without the ball, and I agree with you, it could be a yellow card.
Well, Johan Meervison came over from the touchline and had a word with Paddy O'Brien, but the decision is just the penalty, not the yellow card.
Good play by Percy Montgomery. He's taken huge tackle.
Duncan McRae, who made that tackle there, is another re-convert from Leeds. Started and played Australian schools, but then most of the 90s were spent playing League before he came back to Union in 1999. So it's about the toughest kick so far for Marius Wilson. This is to level the scores. Good strike, but it's not over. Duncan McRae gets away with it.
Andy just seen the sponsors Investec of the Stormers referring to Newlands. Let's just call it Newlands again, and I think that's really great on their behalf. Newlands is Newlands, great tradition over 100 odd years, and well done to Investec on that one.
New man on for the Waratahs that you saw there, wearing the number 22, is Luke Inman. He should slot in the centre. Marius Wilson's knocked it on. They'll come back for the scrum. Now, interesting, Matthew Burke has gone off, and I can only imagine that he's picked up a little injury there. And Bob Dwyer has pulled off his captain. That means that the captaincy will be taken by the hooker, Brendan Cannon. Big shove from the Stormers 8 there. Ball's available, picked up by Lions. Whitaker. Oh, lovely pass to Nathan Gray, who was really motoring when he took it. And quickly available. Gray to Tuivai. Tackled by Badenhorst, and he took man and ball. And that means that advantage being played to the Stormers for the knock-on. Back it comes to Montgomery. Matt Rogers shadowing it. He hasn't really got any support here. Now he's running into midfield where there are a couple of players. He's gone for the chip over the top. It's taken in by Marius Joubert. Conradi scanned the field and then decided to work the open side. This is Jeffrey Stevens. Oh, it's turnover ball. Tuivai. Pick up by Whitaker. McRae, oh, he's thrown an absolute shocker. The winger, Mark Schabina, might well look at his fly half. No, bad pass. Just had to pop it to one of the big guys right next to him, and the pass is skidding out into the first aid room here on the side. Well, Chris Whitaker is receiving some attention to a damaged finger. The way he's reacting, I wonder whether he might have dislocated it.
It looks like Hoti Lou's down with an injured lower back, and let's hope that's not problematic for him.
Great crowd in here at Newlands again. I would say probably 30,000 people. Now, Hoti Lou's back on his feet.
Yes, Hoti Lou missed the whole selection process last year. Wasn't chosen one of the top 8 locks in the tour of the A and the Springbok team last year, and he's proving his feelings today, or making his feelings known today.
Well, that line-out's gone horribly wrong, but Choppy Van-Heerven has won it back. Conradi gets it back. That's good play. Wilson, David Barry, brilliant tap by Marius Jubert. He straightens the line. He's got 2 men outside him. This is Peter Rousseau. Rousseau on the inside to Montgomery. Montgomery is within 15 metres. Conradi's there. They're queuing up. There's an overlap here if they can get it down the line. This is Hoti Lou. Oh, loose ball, but it's still available. Wilson. Choppy Van-Heerven's there. That's the 22-metre line. Now Conradi, chance to settle things down. Oh, it's come off the feet of Badenhorst. Back for it is Montgomery. Montgomery has a scan. He's looking desperately for somebody who wants the ball. Eventually it's actually Badenhorst. That's a nice pass to Peter Rousseau. Rousseau straightening the line at pace. Oh, and that's in touch on the hand of Brendan Connor. A penalty has been called. Deliberately knocked out of play. Quickest immediately there and says, settle down, no nonsense, kick it goal.
That was the best passage of play the Stormers have put together this afternoon. Superb backline play, quick ball, and as soon as the ball slowed up, they were in trouble. The surprise element and the whole initiative was gone. Very serious. So let's watch that tap out. Tapped it straight out, penalty. Good referee. Just get his scrum sorted out.
So it'll be the sunlight that was proving a problem in the first half is now gone. The lights are beginning to come on. The crowd are willing it over. He's got it, and the score is a level.
I'm just talking about the weather. In the last 40 years, Western Cape has had more rain in the last 2 months. And this particular week has been the hottest about in the last 20 years. It's been averaging over 30.
You've been on the beach, haven't you?
No.
Van Routenbach is on the field for the Stormers. He'll be replacing Kobus Vasaki. And put into the scrum for the Waratahs. Just the one change for the Waratahs at the moment, with Luke Inman slotting in at outside centre for the injured Matt Burke. Well, some referees might say delaying the put-in, others will reset and reset and reset.
He will go on and on and on until they engage when he says.
It's a better scrum.
That's
Whitaker, McRae, Inman. And the advantage will now be played. Penalty in front of the posts, hands in. Now, of course, Matt Rogers will take over full-time as the goal kicker in the absence of Burke. Won the World Cup with the Kangaroos, the Rugby League World Cup, that is.
When was that, Andy? What year was that?
That was 2 years ago. 24 years old. And he's got 3 points for his team. Out it comes. Oh, that's not a great pass. Rogers has to go back to tidy up. Devet Barry couldn't hang on. Gus Turon could. Turon over the top. He's standing for it. Gus Turon! He's got the try! The Stormers are ahead! What a moment!
Well, Gus Turon came in as a substitute in the last couple of minutes. He might have just done enough to have won the Stormers.
It was the bounce of the ball that was absolutely vital here.
So importantly, good pressure on them, which resulted in a bad kick from Matt Rogers, but he followed up. That's the key. He followed up, and he was there. Great try.
Wayne Julie's the first man there to celebrate. Gus Turon has done it. The Stormers nose in front by 2 points.
Interestingly, Gus Turon is the fastest man in the Stormers team over 50 meters.
Now, this is an absolutely crucial kick for Marius Husson. This is for a 4-point lead, which would mean that the Waratahs need a try to get back in front. And he's pulled it.
So it's not over till it's over, but well done, Gus Turon. Good try. Good following up. That was the key. Followed up incredibly well. Good pressure on him. Forced Rogers to not find touch, and the kick forward. Good try.
So the ball back in play. The Waratahs will be looking for field position here. Taken in by Rod Moore. Back it comes. The wraparound move was a good one there with Sam Harris. The China works in space out wide. Big tackles coming in from the Stormers. They're on their own 22. Mustn't give away a penalty here. Whitaker digs it out. Harris. Lyons. Great tackle from behind by Hendrik Kerber. Still a chance here. Rogers all on his own, surrounded, gets it back inside to Harris. Harris is heavily tackled by Choppy Finnan-Heerma, putting his body on the line for the Stormers. The Stormers have won it back, I think. Here it comes from Conradi. Husson must find touch, and he hasn't. Taken in by Stubina. Stubina taking it back up over the 22, who's still going. He's within 15 metres. The Waratahs have got a last chance here. 2 minutes left on the stadium clock. Out it comes. Harris taking them on. Great tackle. Tackler must roll away. Whitaker with the pass out wide. The drop goal. It's good. Nathan Gray.
I spoke about simple errors. Morné Krige did a brilliant job to win it, but unfortunately Husson did not find touch. And you leave the door open. You've got men like Gray that take every chance as it comes. And the Waratahs have stolen the lead.
It's 26-25 to the Waratahs. What a last 2 minutes we've got in this game.
Got to find touch.
Husson with the restart. Talbot got a hand on it. He's knocked it on though. And the Stormers will have to put into the scrum. Well, shades of last year at Ellis Park when the Brumbies stole the game in the last minute with a drop goal from Rod Kafer against the Cats. Have the Waratahs done it here at Newlands? Phil Waugh is receiving attention. He's had an absolutely storming game. Well, it might just be the second round of the Super 12, but this could be a game that both teams look back on in a couple of months' time as being an absolutely key moment. Huge push from the Waratahs 8, picked up by Badenhorst. Conradi standing deep is Devet Barry. Barry taking them on. Must make it available in the tackle. And it comes flying out, but not quickly enough. Penalty to the Waratahs. We're in the last minute.
So important when a guy like Devet Barry goes through that he's got support on him, and the support was too slow. Thank you very much. Gray takes it for breakfast.
Oh, loose ball. Stormers have got a chance here. Corne Pricker wins it back on the ground. There goes the hooter. This is the last movement of the match. Can the Stormers produce a score from here somehow? Worsen through the hands to Julies. Big tackle on Devet Barry from Luke Inman. It's gone forward, but it's a penalty, so the game will continue.
Well, they can still go for a touch kick and a line out, am I correct?
They've changed that law. When that law first came in, that was the case, but no longer.
So they have to go for poles, basically. They've got to take a shot.
Well, they can tap and
or
go.
Tap, okay.
Or they can go for poles. I think it's probably too far for that.
Tap and go.
Crowd is willing the Stormers into one last effort.
Just fly Brahma over quickly.
Conradi. Tace Stoltz. Conradi digs it out, taken on by Hottie Lowe. They must keep the ball alive here, the Stormers. Out it comes from Conradi to Marius Husson. Husson's got Julies running off him. Julies taking them on. Gets it over the 10-metre line. Support needs to be there quickly. Out it comes. Peter Rousseau giving it to Tace Stoltz. Stoltz makes it available on the ground. Out it comes from Conradi to Dan Human. Brilliant tackling from the Waratahs at close quarters, but it's available. Quirson dropping back, looking initially for the drop goal. He's lost the ball. This is a real chance now. Oh, and Tawaka gets the kick through. Conradi is back for it for the Stormers. He's hauled over the 22-metre line. The Waratahs look as if they might have won the ball here. Yes, they have. Now, if they were to score a try, convert it here, there'll be no bonus point for the Stormers. Noriega is forming the maul. Waratahs driving it towards the post. Here they go. And it's gone over the line. That's the end of the game. The Stormers are desolate. They thought they'd won it with a late try from Gus Turon, but instead it's a drop goal from Nathan Gray that has stolen the match for the Waratahs. The Waratahs dominated proceedings in the first half. The Stormers came back in the second, but Andrew Patterson at the